Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on the markets. We're going to do a full minute of the day market update here. We'll talk about Bitcoin, we'll talk about XRP, we'll talk about altcoins, or at least certain altcoin categories, or specific altcoins that I think we need to talk about. I'm looking at a different chart right here, so let me quickly fix that. There we go. That is Bitcoin right now. These last 30 minutes have been quite bearish, which is surprising, because I'm not 100% sure what's causing this. I mean, I will quickly check out my news tab to the left, but I don't think that there's anything major for crypto specifically that we need to know about. Because if you take a look at the general financial markets today, actually pretty good. The S&P 500 opened strong and is continuing to rally, and the news that we had today, which if you tune into the live stream, then welcome back. If you tune into the news, we actually got positive news today. We got a lower than expected CPI, lower than expected inflation rate. Only the core inflation rate year on year was as expected, but also not higher than expected. So that's in general very bullish news. We've also seen a bit of an extra de-escalation between the US and China, with the US slashing the de minimis tariffs even lower. So you can see the volatility index is dropping down. And then we take a look at crypto. Look, first of all, when I wanted to make the video, prices were at 103,700. I already wanted to say that I thought it was most likely that we would actually see a pullback into that level around 103,000, and that's for two reasons. First of all, with the price action earlier this morning, we left a bit of a fair value gap, left a bit of an imbalance, so we have filled that now. And outside of that, it's also the point of control, right? The point of control of all the price action you see on the screen is 102,950. So this pullback was to be expected. However, I'm getting a little bit worried, and my main worry stems from the fact that it feels like we have a little bit less crypto-specific strength. All right, last 2-3 weeks we had a huge amount of crypto-specific strength. All right, so the S&P 500 wasn't even that strong at many points of time, and regardless of that, crypto continued to rally. All right, and then what we have right now is that the S&P 500 is very strong. However, crypto is dropping. All right, so it's losing some of that correlation on the lower time frames. And the S&P 500 has that gap to the downside. So what if the S&P 500, what if equities start to fall right now? I would be surprised if Bitcoin was able to hold support. All right, so that is, look, at this point of time, everything is looking good. All right, equities are rallying. So therefore, I'm not very worried yet. And like I said, the price action we've seen so far is also not out of control, but it is something to be cautious about. But all right, so like I said, we had a bit of an imbalance. We were able to fill that up right now with this recent price action. But I do need to see. Look, if on the short term we want to get to this price target right here at 105,000, and we want to get to that price target right here at 106,000. I need to see a strong reaction right here from 103,000, and I do not want to see the price dropping down below that. All right, I think that's the most important thing of this video, since a lot of coins right now, as you can see, are very dependent on Bitcoin. Everything is very correlated right now in these first 50 minutes since the US opening. So therefore, keep your eyes on 103,000. More specifically 102,900. If we're able to hold that, if we get a strong reaction, I expect stability, and I expect a continuation above the next price target or the next resistance level at 103,800. That's the main resistance. That's what we need to break above. If we can hold 102,900 as support, I expect us to break above that eventually. And the stronger support and the more volume we can get from that support level right now, the better, all right? Because that's the main level I need to see hold. And if we're unable to get strength from there, or if Bitcoin falls back down to this support level right here at 102,500, no problem. But then it's more likely we will remain stable, all right? And we will stabilize. But if we then want to get a move into 106,000, it's going to be hard, all right? And if we're down here, and like I said, the S&P 500 is going to pull back, that could have some pretty disastrous effects. All right, so just be aware of that. But all right, those are my thoughts on Bitcoin. I think that's the most important part of the video. But let's talk about some other coins right here. First of all, our big friend XRP. The video I made this morning is still 100% valid. All right, what I said this morning is that I thought it was most likely for XRP, which has been quite strong, to be fair, over the course of today, regardless of what Bitcoin has been doing, but has been quite strong. I expect stability right here on top of 2.41, and eventually, you know, maybe if it turns south here, maybe a bit of a spike down, but ultimately a continuation into 2.7, into 2.75. Is what I expect from XRP. Now, like I said, most altcoins are quite correlated right now to Bitcoin, and therefore it's not really interesting. However, there's a few coins I wanted to talk about. First of all, Fetch has been quite strong over the course of today. It is at a crucial level as well, so let me show you that. Needs to hold this level here at 80 cents, but if we are able to hold that over the next couple of days, I think we're perfectly positioned to get a move into $1 and $1.05. And then outside of that, I mean, there's definitely been opportunities over the course of the day. Meme coins have still been quite strong, even though Mudeng, pretty severe drop here. So that's possibly something to stay away from. I still like Athena a lot, so that's ENA. Ether Phi, so ETHFI, still looks quite interesting. So yeah, but that's and IO, yeah, that's also this coin also looks. So this is let me put that on the chart. This is IO. That's gaining some momentum here as well. If we're able to break above 1.1, I expect continuation at least into 1.3, possibly even higher. Definitely a coin to keep on your watch list. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Take care, please. All right. Just watch the Bitcoin part of this video a couple of times, and that's it. Take care. I'll see you on my next videos, and bye.